I'm here with Beth. Beth, role awareness, questions and answers. Got a variety of different questions I'll put to you. Provide the answers to the best of your ability.
Okay.
First question, what job roles would you associate with a music performance?
So there's a variety of job roles, such as like sound tech, it depends on what performance though. So you've got like a small performance, which is like something here, so all the sound tech, lighting and things like that is literally just in the corner. That's pretty much what you would need. Wouldn't need anything else, or maybe a promoter and things like that. But then you takes it onto a medium, where you then such a seller. So then you'd want to think about security. You would want to think about actually funds, because you want to take money in for the gig. You've also got to think about management. You've got to think about promoting. You've got to think about if you want to sell merchandise, food, drinks, and obviously you've got the sound tech, light tech, and you've also got the band as well. And then for a bigger gig, as in festival wise, you'd want to think of adds in first aid. First aiders will be at all gig, but a first aider for a festival would probably be an ambulance service. You would probably want exact same for a mini gig, but plus more security. You want more security. You would want actual police there if it's a big festival. You would want more than one, because you'll have more than one stage. You'll want more than one light tech, and then you'll have loads of the merchandise manager. Instead of just having merch, you'll have the manager for the band, you'll have the manager for the tech, lights, everything like that. So it expands more. Once you change venue, it more expands.
Cool, a lot of content there. So out of some of those examples you've given, what responsibilities would one particular individual have to undertake? Maybe pick one of those examples you've given, and what would their responsibilities be?
So, I meant about the tickets. So, a ticket booth, whoever runs the tickets, they'll literally have the responsibility of making sure that there's no fake tickets. If there is any heard of. Make sure that they're actually collecting every ticket that they've sold, because they'll probably count them all. Make sure that they're actually doing the right thing, and then it's because they're the main funds of taking in the money. If people are buying tickets on the door, they'll need to make sure that their money is actually kept safe behind where they're selling the tickets, because if someone just walks in and walks past, they can take it, and that is literally the money that the tickets take. That's funding for the event. So it is I'd say that's an important role, because they need to make sure that funding keeps on going. But it depends on obviously where you are, because you've got security. If there's no security, then either the fans go mental, or the band that are playing, or whatever, they're not protected.
Okay, so financial responsibility, if you like. Yeah, cool. So which job role would you consider the most important within the organisation of a music gig, and why? So I think you've probably covered some of this already in maybe the last answer.
I've had my thoughts, because every role in a thing has the most important. I would say security, or sound, lighting and sound.
Yeah, okay.
They're the main ones, because if you're doing a major festival thing, you need to make sure everybody is safe, not just the people that are playing, the people that are watching, because I know people know what goes on at festivals, and you need to make sure that the first aid's there, the security and everything like that. But I'd say sound is the main one, because without sound, what are you going to pay for? What are you going to watch? What are you going to pay for? If your sound goes wrong, then your whole festival goes wrong, or your whole performance goes wrong, because the sound is what you're listening to. This is what you're paying for. Everything else is just a little bit extra. So if the sound isn't right, then people are going to go, oh, that sounded rubbish. So the sound techs are the main part of it.
Cool. Okay. Next question. Which job role do you believe would most suit your skill sets, and why?
I would think sound tech. Because I feel as if I have a lot of knowledge against it. Not because I pick things up easily. My past, before I came to college when I was younger, I was in theatre, I performed in theatres, I danced and everything like that. So like I can hear music when I know it's good or wrong and things like that. So like, and I work my way around like a soundboard and things like that so I can focus it. But yeah, I can hear if something's off and sort it out and pick it out and say like that needs to be turned up or turned down.
Would you say there's a lot of organisational aspects to it as well?
Yeah, so I have the OCD, so like have everything like all laid out. I think you can just quickly move it and it will work.
Cool, okay. Next question. What creative decisions would you have to make to organise your final gig?
I must admit, like, so you'll have to think about what you wear, because people probably leave that to the last minute. Like, oh, we just chuck on that, or chuck on this, or wear black. If you're doing something and you're doing a theme to what your like songs are about, you need to dress to the theme. Because it doesn't make sense if you're like all wearing black and you're singing jazz. Like jazz works, but like singing up pop songs, like colourful and things like that. So like with what I'm doing with my band, we are doing like powerful women. So we're feeling we're wearing clothes that we feel powerful in, that we feel vibrant and outgoing, something that we feel comfortable in, but yet we feel amazing and we're sassy and everything like that. So
you feel that goes some way to improving the performance?
If you're watching a performance and you feel like the artist hasn't, or the performer hasn't put any effort into what they're wearing, you're like, well, why am I listening to them if they're not trying to put anything effort, trying to intrigue me at what they're wearing? So I mean, and then like you've also got to put a spin on what you're singing as well.
Cool, okay. For your final gig, what details could you provide the technicians with, and why is it important to provide this?
So with the final gig, I'll probably give the technicians a tech spec, well I will do, which will say what every song, you'll list the songs I'm singing or playing in my band, and what I'm playing in each song, because in each song is different. We also have 2 guest singers in one of our songs, so we'll have to mention that none of us are actually singing, we've got the guest singers, so we'll have to ask them to be sound tested as well as us being sound tested and things like that. So I'll mention like where I'm singing, so stage left, stage right, if I'm on the drums, if I'm playing the guitar, on stage left or stage right, or even in the middle, so it depends. Like, because with me and Ellie, there's some songs that we sing together, and there's some songs I sing on my own and she sings on her own. So if we're singing together, we need to be left and right. If we're singing on our own, then we'll be in the middle. So there's like little things like that we need to let the tech know.
Yeah, cool. I like that. How will you be marketing your final gig?
Well, my band we've already got a Facebook page, we've got Instagram, and obviously posters and things like that. So like we just want people to, at the moment, because we haven't actually set a date yet properly out of everybody, we're like wanting people to know who we are, like saying we're efficacious and things like that. And then once we get people to think, we'll post us on our Facebook saying that we've got a gig and everything like that. So like it's not just for our band though, obviously it's like everybody else's band.
So more social media,
more social media.
Sort of thing that you would interact with.
So like if we posted a photo of the poster that we made, then like we tag everybody in our goals, because that would then their friends will see it, and then it vice versa, so it continues.
Great. Okay. And finally, how are you going to organise your time to ensure that you perform all your songs to a high standard?
So we're set out like. We do it weekly, I hope. That they take it on. So weekly, we set a song for a week. If we feel like we've worked on a song that's like enough, we'll then switch it about every week, because it does get sick and tired of playing the same song over and over again. You just get bored of it. So if we set a song each week to learn, but then the songs we do know, we throw them in. It's just change it up, because you can't just repeat yourself every week. It's because it just gets boring and you want to put a little fun into it.
Keep that sort of freshness. Yeah. And you feel that you've got the tracks in mind and that you're sort of on on the right kind of pathway
Yeah,
to getting
so-
everything done in time, yeah?
Before Katie actually came into our band, me and Ellie had made a list of songs that we might want to do, songs that we possibly are doing, and things like that. So we had an idea, but because we were going to do original 80s, songs from the 80s,
Yeah.
but now we've changed it to women, like feminine power and things like that. But because it's unheard of as such, like not many people realise that certain songs, how certain songs sound, have a different meaning.
Yeah.
So Phil actually came into one of our rehearsal sessions the other day and said that song's not about like feminine power, and then we read the lyrics to them and we kind of said the meaning to us against the lyrics, and then he realised, oh wait, I kind of understand
how you're interpreting. Yeah,
because
yeah.
like some things, like the song that we said was it's a song called Let Me Down. It features Stormzy, a rapper, but it's sung by a female singer. And Stormy raps about saying that you're a strong woman, but the strongest woman I know is my mum. So like we're putting it in the perspective of that these two people are singing it to their mum, not to each other.
Right, I see.
Like,
yeah.
Because like if that lyric just says you're talking about your mum, you're not talking about each other. Like you're saying that she is a strong person, but your mum's the strongest woman you know. So it's
Great. Looking forward to seeing the gig.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Beth.